All right, so gotta put a piece here. It's gonna be a piece here. All this, all this. Most likely a part here. Here. This looks fine. And you have to put something here. Some of the inner rocker. As it goes up, it's actually not bad. Then you have your inner bracing of this rocker. That will get fixed when I cut out the outer rocker. So this gets replaced. Once a section of this is cut out, I can replace this brace here. Because I don't like doing just what you see. I prefer to do the structural parts too. Yeah, it takes longer, but if you want it done right, that's how you have to do it. It may need a piece. Some of the stuff will actually clean up. It just, it is thicker metal. So there can be some scale. And it's still solid. Then of course this piece. This inner bead. Spare tire well. Patch here. Most likely have a patch here. That one's actually not bad. So yeah, I got a lot of sheet metal work to do, but in the end it'll all be solid. I know a lot of people just do the outside arch. I don't like doing that. You should always do the inside. Everything should be sealed. I just hate having to remove this dang undercoat, and it really sucks. But I gotta get it off so I can fix it properly. Now, technically, a real restoration shop, if they were doing, they would cut everything out. They'd probably get a donor vehicle or whatever. This example. This wouldn't be true probably for inner wheel well, but the way they have the seam here, I'm just gonna most likely plate over this. I'll probably cut out some and then plate it and seal it from both sides. But a real restoration shop, when they do everything, they want to keep the body seams. Now, I don't think they'd worry about it here. But like where it comes to, well, this one actually doesn't have it because it has the lead solder. But anyway, you get ones where you'll have like a solder or a seam where the rockers and stuff meet, and they'll usually they want to keep that line, the factory body line. This gets solder too. So actually seeing the solder way up here, I would say this is an early repair. And I was thinking this was factory solder on the seam, but now I'm wondering if this is actually another early repair. Now I don't do the solder. You can still get stuff to do solder. I just don't care because honestly, I cut it all out. I weld all the new steel and everything in anyway. And I'll do a very thin layer of filler. Sometimes tiger hair, depending on what it is. If it's like a really smashed in area, I'll do some tiger hair with a thin layer of Bondo. You don't want Bondo thick because Bondo does crack. It's better not to do any, but it depends what I'm doing. If I'm doing like actual restoration or whatever. So yeah, here's lead here. I would say that's early repair work. So this here I had to cut out, which I did not want to. But when I removed or wanted to remove this bumper, there's a square nut with a clip, and the clip broke. I could not get to it from in here. And trying to cut in here, it was just, I couldn't get in there with the tools I had. So I cut through this, then to find out there's another piece, and I had to cut through that. So now I have to straighten all this, weld a piece, weld all this back up. Now, the tool I have now, I would have rather cut in here. It's just, at the time, I did not have a way to do it. So, it is what it is. Just really hate those square things. When they screw up, they're such a pain in the ass to remove. It's just kind of upsetting because there was nothing wrong up here. All this stuff was down here that needed to be filled. Or not filled, but replaced, cut and welded.